Pope Francis remains hospitalized in critical condition this morning, but the Vatican is releasing a hopeful update.
Yeah, they say there are some signs of improvement with the Pope even taking on a minimal amount of work. Good Day's Hayley Fixler is here with the details. Hayley, what are you hearing?
Good morning, Dan Tishani. Well, the Pope was able to call some parishes yesterday from the hospital. The Vatican said last night was a restful one. Officials also now say the kidney insufficiency that was detected over the weekend was not a cause for concern. But still, many people all around the world are very worried. Thousands praying the rosary in Vatican City, adorations in Catholic schools in South Huntington, and a daily emotional mass at St. Patrick's Cathedral in Manhattan.
Let's ask the blessing.
Catholics around the world on the same mission to pray for Pope Francis's recovery.
I love him. Hope he's around a little while longer, because I think you all would agree, like Pope St. John Paul II, he's taught us a lot about strength and weakness.
It's kind of similar to the feeling of being on the bedside of a grandparent that's in the hospital, just praying that one day they'll come home.
The 88-year-old pontiff was hospitalized nearly 2 weeks ago. Bronchitis turned into double pneumonia. On Sunday, doctors in Rome found what the Vatican is now calling a slight kidney insufficiency. Officials say Pope Francis is receiving oxygen and blood transfusions.
When they say he's on high-flow oxygen, that's going in through the nose, and that's not as aggressive as if he had positive pressure or if he were on a ventilator.
Medical experts say, based on what the Vatican is reporting, treatments seem to be working. Doctors will be watching for any signs of sepsis, which can be a deadly complication of pneumonia.
Every night that he's stable is another night he's likely responding to antibiotics.
But many are still worried.
We've just been continuously keeping him in our prayers and intentions, hoping for the best.
Over the last couple of years, the Pope has had some health issues, some requiring hospital visits. He's also prone to lung infections.
Pope Francis is a very dynamic figure, and he works without regard to his health. And everyone knows that part of his lung was removed when he was a very young man, yet he doesn't let that bother him.
While he hasn't let it stop him from his work,
there's a sense of uncertainty. Cardinals have been aware, I would say generally, over the last few years. We are dealing with a Pope in his late 80s with a lung condition.
There are a lot of questions right now about whether the Pope will resign if his health gets worse. And while there are Vatican procedures for if a Pope dies or resigns, the concern now is there are no rules that say what could happen if a pontiff should become incapacitated. Again, though, the Vatican right now is reporting he is alert and he is showing signs of slight improvement. Dan, Tishani.
Focusing on those positive updates. Okay, Hayley, thank you very much.